now, head out of this town, but I don't trust my truck. 'Cause there's a highway shorter you can cry on, a 2-lane you can change your mind on, when a bottle and a Silverado ain't fast enough. That's why God made airplanes and runways and half-price ticket one-ways. If I can get high up off the ground, ain't got the wheel, can't turn around. Show me a place without her in it, I'll be there in a New York minute. 'Cause if I'm driving, I might hit the brakes. That's why God made airplanes. That's why God made airplanes. No, I don't need a window seat, man, they're all the same. As long as where I'm going, no one knows my name. I'm getting on a red-eye non-stop, I'm getting gone, yeah. That's why God made airplanes and runways and half-price ticket one-ways. If I can get high up off the ground, ain't got the wheel, can't turn around. Show me a place without her in it, I'll be there in a New York minute. 'Cause if I'm driving, I might hit the brakes. That's why God made airplanes. There ain't a highway shoulder you can cry on, a 2-lane you can change your mind on. Oh no, that's why God made airplanes. Oh yeah. Show me a place without her in it, I'll be there in a New York minute. 'Cause if I'm driving, I might hit the brakes. Yeah, when it's goodbye and you can't walk away. That's why God made airplanes. That's why God made airplanes. A couple guys in first class on a flight from New York to Los Angeles, kinda making small talk, killing time, flirting with the flight attendants. 30,000 feet above, could be Oklahoma. Just a bunch of square cornfields and wheat farms, man, it all looks the same. Miles and miles of back roads and highways connecting little towns with funny names. Who'd wanna live down there in the middle of nowhere? They've never drove through Indiana, met the man who plowed that earth, planted that seed, busted his ass for you and me. Or caught a harvest moon in Kansas, and they'd understand why God made those flyover states. I bet that mile-long Santa Fe freight train engineer seen it all, just like that flatbed cowboy stacking U.S. steel on a 3-day haul. Roads and rails under their feet, yeah, that sounds like a first-class seat on the plains of Oklahoma, with a windshield sunset in your eyes like a watercolor painted sky. You think heaven's doors have opened, you'll understand why God made those flyover states. Take a ride across the Badlands and feel that freedom on your face. Breathe in all that open space and meet a girl from Amarillo. You'll understand why God made. You might even wanna plant your stakes in those flyover states.
Talk about an uphill battle, 2,000 acres of beans and cattle. But he don't ever get rattled, he just goes till the sun goes down. Hydraulic fluid on his jeans, red-dye diesel and 10 rows between. A cold one on the porch and a good night's sleep. Y'all hold 'em up with me now. Here's to the farmer that plants the fields in the spring, that turn from green to that harvest honey. Hold one up for the banker downtown that got him on his feet with handshake money. Here's to the farmer's wife that loves him every night, raising a son, raising a daughter. They gather around the table, send it up to the Father. Somehow they get closer when times get harder. Here's to the farmer. Subdivisions creeping on in, neighborhood kids keep jumping his fence. He could double his money, but that'd be the end of a promise he'll never break. 'Cause he looked his daddy in the eye, and he's got that stubborn pride. He'll be here to the day he dies. No, he wouldn't have it any other way. Here's to the farmer that plants the fields in the spring, that turn from green to that harvest honey. Hold one up for the banker downtown that got him on his feet with handshake money. Here's to the farmer's wife that loves him every night, raising a son, raising a daughter. They gather around the table, send it up to the Father. Somehow they get closer when times get harder. Here's to the farmer. people talking about what is and what ain't country. What gives them a right to wear a pair of beat-up boots? Is it the size of your tires and your fires, or your wild-ass buddies? Well, give me a minute, let me hit you with some hometown truth. You can be a cowboy on the Texas plain, or a plowboy waiting on the rain. We're all a little different, but we're all the same. Everybody doing their own thing. I got my dirt road cred when I was 12 on a no-cap tractor hauling in bales, backing in boats, fishing limb lines, running bird dogs through the Georgia pines. Step side covered down in peanut dust, Friday night spotlight, and that was us. It might not have been you, but I can't judge, just be proud of what makes you country. Does it run in your blood? Did it come from your daddy and mama? Were you converted by an Alabama song on the radio that feels so right? Did you lock eyes with a little green-eyed girl from Jackson? Tell me what got you, I just gotta know. Me, I got my Sunday learning in a live oak church, Silver Queen corn in the backyard dirt, waiting for the fall to finally come along so I can grab my gun and get my outside on. Step side covered down in peanut dust, Friday night spotlight, and that was us. It might not have been you, but I can't judge, just be proud of what makes you country. From a city or a little farm town, whatever kind of square that you drove around. Do you wear it on your sleeve or keep it deep down? You know you gotta let it out. I got my dirt road cred back when I was 12 on a no-cab tractor hauling in bales, backing in boats, fishing limb lines, running bird dogs through them Georgia pines. Step side covered down in peanut dust, Friday night spotlight, and that was us. It might not have been you, but I ain't judging, just be proud of what makes you country. Whatever makes you country. You do your kind of country, they doing their kind of country. I do my kind of country. Whatever makes us country. Square body jacked up Chevrolet rolling down a no-name road, with a dog in the bed, a couple 3 shotguns hanging on the back window, beer cans on the floorboard and a cooler full in the back. Park it by the creek, just the crickets and me, gonna get a little way off track. I got some moonshine my granddaddy made in a steel light back in his shed, under the moonlight where I unwind, building on my backwoods cred, where the corn grows and gold grows, driving down 2 lanes and back roads, all about creek, grace, and dirt, out here in the outskirts. Catching keepers on a trot line, deer with a drop tine hanging up on my wall. Big dead copperhead I killed with a shovel head, hold it up at 6 feet tall. Watching sunsets on the back back porch from a little house on the hill. We all say we're gonna leave this place, but we know we never will. I got some moonshine my granddaddy made in a steel out back in his shed. Under the moonlight where I unwind, building on my backwoods crib, where the corn grows and gold grows, driving down 2 lanes and back roads, all about grit, grace, and dirt. Out here in the outskirts, I got some moonshine my granddaddy made in a steel out back in his shed. Under the moonlight where I unwind, building on my backwoods crib, where the corn grows and gold grows, driving down 2 lanes and back roads, all about grit, grace, and dirt. Out here in the outskirts, out here in the outskirts.
Some things in life are meant to fly, and others they were born to run. You can't tie down up and leave 'em, like the changing of the seasons. Good things that come and then they go, like a runaway southbound train, like an Arizona desert rain, like lightning in the sky, like fireworks in July, like a left field home run ball, like a whiskey shot at last call. It's like she was made for moving on. That girl is going, going on. I could say it wasn't meant to be, maybe meant to be's misunderstood. Can't hold on to letting go, change the way the river flows. Loving her's like roping in the wind, like a runaway southbound train, like an Arizona desert.
I'm still driving that Chevrolet that Daddy bought new back in '88. And it's more rust than two-tone paint, but turn the key and it'll crank. My first guitar was an Epiphone, same one I'm still picking on. I thought about selling when times got tough, but I just couldn't give it up. 'Cause they don't make them like that no more. Some things you can't find in a discount store. There's just something about being handmade and bought with cash on a firm handshake, like old Zebcos and pocket knives, shotguns, rifles, four-wheel drives, and this wore-out pair of boots that my daddy wore. Well, they don't make them like that no more. There's a cardboard box marked giveaway, full of old cassettes and 8-track tapes. That's the first time I ever heard Hank. Don't wanna hear him any other way. There's a little white house Granddaddy built across a dried up creek bank in Cotton Field. He sawed every board at the local mill, and in 100 years it'll be standing still. 'Cause they don't make them like that no more. Some things you can't find in a discount store. There's just something about being handmade and bought with cash on a firm handshake, like old Zebcos and pocket knives, shotguns, rifles, four-wheel drives, and this wore-out pair my daddy wore. Well, they don't make them like that no more. They don't make them like that no more. Well, my granddaddy cussed and chewed red man. Grandmama prayed and knew every hymn. And they don't make them like that no more. No, they don't make them like that no more.